I am feeling and I'm lost, 'cause she's left me, life's far too long. I have stumbled, crawled far ahead. In my mind, don't want to meet her instead. When I see her, my heart feels like a sinking stone. I know I need her. I'm not sure if she's coming home. I'm not sure if she's coming home. I'm not sure if she's coming home. In the dark I wait for the moment, slip and slide away. I feel bad, bad to my bone, left to aging light, forced to far gone. When I see her, my heart feels like a sinking stone. I know I need her. I'm not sure if she's coming home. I'm not sure if she's coming home.
Here comes Missy. She's coming home. She came home.
And my heart's like a sinking stone. I'm a man, just can't hide. She's still on my mind, like the dark of this night. When I see her, my heart feels like a sinking stone. I know.
Hey, bully.
I'm not sure if she's coming home. And my heart's like a sinking stone. On and on. I'm not sure if she's coming home. On and on.
My baby,
my heart's like a
sinking stone. 'Cause Missy Jenn just came home.
'Cause I know she's not coming home.
And good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Let me get the board set up here. Welcome to all of you. Good Sister Earth, Celeste, everybody out here. Cornelio, nice to see you. Kimmy's brown-eyed girl. What a joy to see you in here. Carrie Grant, how are you? Got a few things to go over today. Hey, Cassidy, how you doing? I may or may not be boondocking today. If I do, it'll either be in Sebastopol or Petaluma. I like to keep dry running and making sure things are going okay. got this morning and purchased some new equipment for what was taken. No problem at all. Not anything real super valuable. Good morning, Jen. So, here I procrastinating. I thought I was stopping and say hi. Hi, good morning to you. For anybody who was a moderator on here that chose to participate, you should have your PayPal should be a little fatter here for April. And thank you especially to the moderators. Hello, Deb. Thank you especially to the moderators, even those that don't participate in the program, for being so wonderful and so sweet and doing a great job. Awesome. Got that corn. Thank you, Jen. Starting to heat up here. So there's the Missy. How you doing, bully? All right, just checking him. Good morning, Joey D. Thank you again for Joey D for your wonderful box. Also, Joe Kane for his wonderful courtesy. That box was way laid around here for a day. I could not believe it or not, a box that big, I could not find it for a day. I finally found it. It was taken out to the shop. It was confused with another vintage audio piece of equipment that was shipped in there. I get some every day. Hello, Barbie. How are you? Hi, Reaper Man. Nice to see you. Thank you. It's really warming up today. Let's see. I'm getting to the Vegas thing in a minute because I'm waiting for one more email confirmation to come in here regarding this. This shit's already starting to get out of hand, and it's a little less than 3 weeks away. 2 weeks away, and people are really starting to go off. Some people are really starting to go off the rail on this. So I want to wait. I'm waiting to see. I'm supposed to get one email in at 11 o'clock. I'm going to see if it's coming. Thank you very much, Nathan. Nice to see you. Last night had a big chat, of course, the big topics. Yesterday, as many of you know, yeah, it's against me. It's against the whole. Somebody has a very confused idea in Las Vegas of what's going on. And I want to put that to rest today. I want to straighten that flawed thinking out today, okay? And make it very clear. These type of things have gone on for years. People that threaten they're going to come down and meet you. They're going to put a bullet in your head, all this kind of stuff. If they see you on the streets walking around, blah, blah, okay. I'll get to that in a minute. All right, I'm waiting for something to come in here. Where is Laser Barbarella? Oh, she'll be around here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Good afternoon, Miss Linda. It's allergy season here. People get so invested, but the people that seem to make the biggest threats are the ones that never will be visible anywhere. Okay, and that's my bottom line. Very easy to be a keyboard warrior and sit back there and say you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And if you've not revealed yourself at this point of time, or not making a point to go anywhere or do anything, then it's doubtful anything will be done. But it's things that have to be taken seriously. Hello, Richard. Break from work. Hello, Mama Ricky. Great series of videos for you, by the way. Wonderful to see you. You've really been doing great work. Yesterday was brutal. It was a real bad 24 hours. Not just for me personally, but some of my friends. The whole spring was, March was a terrible month, okay, in the beginning of April. We all know that. A lot of things went off the rails here. Things seem to have moved to somewhat of a head yesterday, with the resulting of a few friendships and a few acquaintances broken. Hello, okay, how you doing, Fitz? Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. Some people take this stuff way too seriously. They're too deeply invested in this stuff, and they love to play the role of a bully to scare people. When in reality, the fact is they're probably not doing anything. There's the Missy. How you doing, Missy? Good morning to you.
Working hard.
What's going on?
I've been working hard. I've been running all over the city, taking care of business.
Yeah, we have her infusion
Yeah,
is by Barbarella.
infusion
No.
coming up, so I've been taking care of everything that needs to be done on the Rancho, and so that I, after the infusion, have every project on the Rancho done.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened on YouTube, but for anybody that is in distress, and I apologize, I'm sorry. I wish everybody the best. And I'm totally out of the loop. I went to bed real early because I'm already having a hard time right now.
She's getting closer as it gets closer
My last
to
week here, up and like feeling like crap.
as it gets closer to infusion day. Missy Jenn starts to run down. That's why these 6-month infusions are very important to be on schedule. Friday, we will be down in the city. I will be very happy to accompany Missy Jenn for her 8-hour session of infusion. Very happy with a smile on my face because I know in 2 weeks she will be really starting to feel peppy and good. Right now, she's at the low point of her cycle. We don't need a lot of this stuff coming down. She's already very shaky about, it's not just me. It's not just me. I'm used to the bullshit. But Missy Jenn doesn't do anything, nor does Bobby do anything. And if somebody threatens to interrupt your trip and to make your life hell at the hotel and to do this and that,
Yes,
it ain't just me.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be showing up because I'm going to be 7 days post-infusion and I'm going to be dealing with a lot of issues as it is. And if we're having to deal with security issues and all kinds of stuff, and additional stress kills me with my MS also. I don't need that. We all don't need that. So
yeah. So she's going to make some decisions about things. It'll ultimately, it's always Missy Jenn's decision what to do. People think that I keep her on a leash or she keeps me on a leash. Nothing could be further from the truth. If she says, hey, you know what, I'm feeling it, I want to have some fun, fine. We go, we have a great time. If she says, I'm not feeling the May trip, hey, that's cool. She stay here.
At the moment, I'm gonna base it at the moment right now on how things further develop here, and I'm not really sure what's all going on, but I'm gonna look at how the infusion goes.
Yeah. So we won't know till the last
minute. How the infusion, how I'm gonna feel after the infusion.
Yeah,
infusion takes everything out of you, wipes out all your white blood cells, lymphocytes, and
hi Nick.
It's really rough on you. It's like a heavy duty chemotherapy, and
see, I do have my priorities correct.
It's not easy to sit in a truck for 14 hours to travel to Vegas, and I mean, so I'm gonna be making my decision.
Yeah, I mean, she's welcome to go. I always have a blast with Missy Jenn. A lot of people pissed off because I can't nail down my travel schedule. I'm not as selfish. Some people have this it's all about Rosie. No, I build a lot about Missy Jenn. A lot of my travel, a lot of my thought about how to make things secure and make things good for her. And Georgie, if she's here, let me tell you, I put a lot of my thought into that. I'm not the asshole that some people think I am. We just don't make a big issue about it. But people do get mad because you can't nail down, well, when are you going to be in San Luis Obispo? Or when are you going to be? I don't really know. This is top priority for me.
I will make this very, very clear that if I decide not to go, then I will make that decision because I'm not feeling physically up to that. Then
I'd say flip a coin. Flip a coin. Yeah.
And I know that Rosie is one for me to have a good time, and I always enjoy Vegas. But if I do say no, then it has nothing to do with Rosie or anything. Then it'll just be based on my physical.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Jackie.
In regards to the infusion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. So nobody be mad or upset at Rosie or anything. And
yeah, I don't need the extra layer of security bullshit on top of what's going on. You know, I got this on my plate.
I usually
She's got
sleep
that on her
13
plate.
hours after the infusion for weeks to come. And so we'll just have to take it one step at a time. And now apparently there's going to be now additional issues coming up with threats and whatnot. And
yeah, you have a lot of people a bit over invested in YouTube and what's going on in here. The internet justice warriors, the people with a warped sense of justice that feel themselves above everybody else and can sit there and play judge, jury, and executioner with
just
people's
like
lives.
Just Carrie says, with the MS, you can't predict from one day to the next. So we will see next. I'm going to have the infusion in a few days. We'll see next week.
Yeah. So it'll unfold as it happens. So real good, Missy Jenn. So what she'll do, like I say,
the Rosie girl has my best interest in mind always, and that's the bottom line. And I just want to come in here and say that. So whatever happens next week will happen, and whatever decision will be made will be my decision, bottom line. But I do also appreciate, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you that support the Rosie girl and that are supportive to me. So that's it. Thank you. Hugs, love, and kiss to y'all. I gotta go and eat breakfast and take care of some stuff. So
I appreciate it, honey. Thank you. She does a lot of stuff. She packs her own shit and takes care of her own stuff here and doesn't mess around. But it gives me an additional reason to pause about, do I really want somebody who's partially wheelchair bound in the middle of some threatening situation in Vegas? I don't know what goes through people's mind. Some people joke, well, I'm coming down to Vegas. Well, this particular person's never gone anywhere, shown up anywhere, so I don't have any worry or
people have even threatened like San Francisco to push me off the bridge.
I know. I'm not going to discuss that threat on here. So you have a lot of, hey, hipster, not a lot. You have a very small group of people here that are really mentally disturbed. I'm mentally disturbed. Yeah, I'm transgender to some extent, but I'm not going to go out there and physically assault or threaten. People know where I stay. I'm a very public person. People know where we live here. We've had creepers ride by and send us videos of all around the house, send us videos, me out on the back deck, all kinds of things. People know where we stay in Las Vegas. All I can say to you is whatever happens, happens. I'm prepared. Okay? And I'm saying, but whether Missy Jenn comes or not, there's no, good morning, Happy. There is no rationale at all, nor Bobby. Bobby's 70 years old and still works 60 to 65 hours a week, every week, week in and week out. So when he manages to sneak away for 3 or 4 days, the last thing I want is Bobby not to have a good time or to enjoy Las Vegas, no matter who he's with. It's not your business who we see, who we hang out with, or what we do. Okay? And I'm for one not going to put up with that nonsense. If both of them decide not to come, I'm definitely coming. And you'll absolutely know where I'm going to be. Okay? I don't do that kind of nonsense. There's some really jackheaded people. That's right. Some people that take all of this stuff so seriously, they'll never meet anybody, met anybody on here, but still feel themselves such excellent advocates for meting out justice and such great judges of people's characters when they themselves Their whole past is an enormous gray area too. It's got its good, it's got its bad. Just like me, just like a lot of other people. Okay. Yeah, I'd be glad to take you, hippie. And Libby, I've passed that information along. Yeah, Bobby just has a good time. He doesn't even spend any time on YouTube. He saw the way that YouTube went downhill. He saw the fake friend syndrome. And to tell you the truth, it just sickened him to the point he didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Can I blame him? No. Nor did Missy Jenn want to be a part of it anymore, too. That's why I rejigged my whole approach to YouTube, because there's no benefit to them that they can perceive in really being here and interacting on the daily. I love it, but it doesn't mean everybody does. How you doing, Carl? Yes, they take YouTube way too seriously. And they have a very warped sense of justice, and they have a very warped sense of their own importance and what they're going to do. So I take steps within YouTube, very strong steps, and also in real life too, to precondition the ground, so to speak, so that at least there's some record there and some attempt to forestall things before it happens. Yeah, karma work. YouTube has gone downhill for years now. At some point, I don't think YouTube will ever exist again. It'll exist, but it took me a lot of years to discover that there's a lot of pain and a lot of misery out there. A lot of people deal with chronic pain on the daily, alcoholism, drug abuse. God knows I have my issues, mental health issues, and things like that. Sometimes it makes it a very toxic brew. Medications get out of alignment. I drink too much. Other people over-medicate on pain medications. Things happen. People cut the anchor cord on who they really are. Recovering alcoholics. It's very difficult. No, I've not, J Money. That world has changed a lot since 6 years ago when I first came on. It was relatively, YouTube was a relatively fun showcase for enjoying and for doing videography. When I get older, I move into an older community. People have family issues. I have issues. And you start to gravitate. You're not doing, gaming. You're not on there with young people doing all the things that they do. You just start to float into a different world. Coffee's okay. It's Hills Brothers, Nathan. It's okay. Whatever's cheapest on the aisle. Nice to see you, Cher. Now, Barbarella says the super chat feature was the beginning of the downfall. I don't think so. It's, if people are going to have a degree of animosity about things, I think the downfall was people's disbelief in seeing what other people do. People's disbelief in, seeing the man in the can, or seeing Rosie and wonder why they get the level of support. Well, I enjoy very broad support, and I'm very grateful for that. But I do work hard to bring content. But how can people donate to this and this and that? Because everybody has different tastes in life. Some people come on to YouTube and they just see it for pure entertainment value. They don't invest deeply in somebody's psychotic mind. It's no different than Robin Williams committing suicide. We don't know what dark, black things went through his mind, what kind of living hell he was gone through. We just clicked in, watched Mrs. Doubtfire, laughed our asses off and just move on. We don't have that chance to overthink our relationship to somebody like that. On YouTube, we have that chance on the daily. You get to know more and more about people's lives. There's a lot of people that will happily expose every rotten thing that you've ever done, gleefully. We all know karma catches up one day. We all know that. The conscience is a wonderful thing. Yeah, Simon, it's, I'm going to have to rejig my own protection for Vegas now and stuff. I'm going to have to rejig what I'm doing. And that's the really bad thing. Hey, Polly, how are you? I kind of agree with you a bit, Barbarella, but, money's not the worst incentive in the world for people to perform, produce content, get rewarded. It's the whole cycle of a capitalist system. So I don't fault the money. I fault some of the people that overbeat the drum and those who overbeat the hate of that drum and stir people up to whip people up to a frenzy, when at the end of the day, it's not really their business what happens in somebody else's life. And then they get that ultimate frustration when they see somebody come in and make big time contributions, donations. They scratch their head and just think to themselves, what a world we live in. But we can't control that. There's people that put down money to watch a Tom Cruise movie. I never will. Guy does nothing for me. But I don't know what to think about other people that watch it. I don't grab them and say, man, what the hell were you thinking? It's just different tastes here. So I'm saying flip a coin as to whether Missy Jenn will be down in Vegas or not. I certainly know Bobby will be going if I want Bobby to go. And that'll be fine. We'll have a good time. But just understand that I have the freedom to go and do what I want to do and not have to have that under a dark cloud of threats. Okay. I've been through the whole mill in Vegas. The management calls you down. Shit, the phone's ringing off all night. People bother me. Who are you? Blah, blah, blah. We've gone through that. Yeah, it's a crazy mess, Kevin. It's a crazy mess because of people being overinvested in stuff that's not their business. Well, that's what I'm saying, Sister Earth. Only money, love it, don't give me buddy. With all the dollar floater, I would never change myself just to get some. I feel great about the money aspect. I feel no negative aspect at all because I just put it out there. If it happens, it happens. That's the way it should be. People aren't stupid here. People see content, they reward content. People don't see content, they don't reward it. Simple as that. But we can't make judgments on what other people are doing. Yeah, Polly says, I'm sort of relieved Missy Jenn is reconsidering going. Just want her to be relaxed and happy, especially post-infusion. Yeah. Because, then she has to worry, oh, shit, are we going to be caught in a bad situation? And, when her stress level goes up, all of a sudden, physically, she starts to freeze up. Temporary, sometimes loses her speech for hours on end. Starts to mumble and is incommunicative. And you wonder how much people really give a shit about that. And most people do. 99.99% of the people. But there's some people with very sick and twisted minds out there that know no boundaries. How you doing, Kenko? So I would guess at this point in time, she'll probably bail on Las Vegas, which will be the first time ever for me. It'll be with a heavy heart that we take off down the road, but it is what it is. She will be absolutely around for the January trip. She cannot deal with heat and other things too. So yeah, it happens in that. Like I say, it's with a very heavy heart that I will leave her behind for the first time ever. But I cannot really risk her, although I feel very certain nothing will happen. If it does, and she's in the middle of that kind of mess. How you doing, 180? I think most of you would do the same thing, but ultimately she'll make the decision about that. The other thing I would say is, and I'll move on from that now, the aftermath, it is what it is on YouTube. And we saw that last night. People do things, people decide to come on a chat. People decide to come on a panel, and it has consequences to it. For every action, there's a reaction. People have their rights. I recognize that people have the right to say, oh, well, you know, you're on that panel now, so we're kaput. I appreciate people's reasoning on that. I don't agree with it due to the overinvestment in social media. But like I explained last night, people put different weights on what happens on the internet. I keep things on a plane of friendliness, cordiality, until it reaches the point where you tell me what to do or tell me where I can't go. And then we have to part ways. That's a whole different matter. So in the light of last night, in the aftermath of that, I understand decisions that were made. But I respect my friends for standing up and exercising independence and going to the chats that they want to go to and having the fun that they want to have. That's what we should all be allowed to have, that freedom. This is why the house of cards collapses on people who think that they control where other people go on the internet. I'm okay. Thank you. So just in the light of today, I'm just saying I understand that. We all accept the consequences that the decisions they make. The only thing I will say is we all know on YouTube that this is not the, yeah, hello, fake Elvis Travels. Today's red team is tomorrow's blue team. Tomorrow's blue team is, was today's red team. I thought it was funny when I was first talking about, after meeting Dave and Becca and explaining the rationale. You'll all remember that video. It's still up there. And I did a screen share of the people that were on Dave's panel last in the winter of 2017, 2018. And virtually every person that was on Dave's panel is not on that panel today. Although some of them are starting to come back. Time changes everything. And the big mistake people make is over-investing in one side or the other instead of having fun. Kimmy, I'm not sure who's gone to Vegas yet. At this point in time, I think I'm going to have to probably we'll scratch Missy Jenn from Vegas this time. There's just too much of a growing stress level associated with it. On top of her infusion, Marcel just had the most handsome AT&T tech at the house. JK, no Cal, moonlighting now, Marcel. If you're not going to chats or talking, interacting with certain people because of someone else, that friendship will never last anyway. Because inevitably, that's right, Celeste. Inevitably, you'll do something to them that triggers them, and you'll be gone anyway. If your friendship on an internet depends on who you hang out with, then it's already over before it began. I always contended the more times you put people together on the same panel, the more inevitable. It's only a matter of time till things explode, somebody triggers somebody, and then it's off to the races. And then it's like a cocktail. It's like a cocktail shaker, right? Reshake the mix, pour it out. It's a whole new combination of people. How you doing, Sean? Yeah, that's right, Carrie. Especially post-infusion when Missy Jenn effectively has no immune system at that particular period of time. Coupled with the heat, coupled with the now having your head on a swivel, it's not a good combination. It's not a good look for, hey, Sig, it's not a good look for having fun. We're working on it, Marcel. Things go slowly around here. No, it did not threaten Missy Jenn. I've received a threat about her upcoming trip to Las Vegas. Thank you, 180. Shake that mixer again. There we go. I'm dealing with it. I have some information coming in at 11 a.m. here today. But what I'm saying is that I'm going no matter what, and I'm going to hang out with who I want to hang out with. And I applaud every day somebody exercises their independence here on YouTube and gets out from under the thumb of somebody who tries to direct and tell them what they can and cannot do, where they can and cannot go on YouTube. That's a wonderful thing. Inevitably, those situations just end up making people miserable. Dorlin said, back in the day, this was not an issue in the first boy meetup. We just had food and fun, no drama, just good times. Missy Jenn could enjoy and meet new people. Isn't that what it's all about? It is. But then this community had a small core of dedicated haters that came in that run around with 25 to 100 channels each that try to look like some major force on the internet and direct the flow of what people can and can't do. And they will stop at nothing, as has been proved this terrible winter and spring of 2019. They will put up any information, mess with people's families, people's jobs. No limits. How you doing, Yujiro? Nice to see you. Semper Fi to you, my friend. Yeah, it's a lot meaner down here now because the crowd is thinned out. From 2015, there was a huge cross-section of everybody. Upscale RVers, living in $90,000 fifth wheels pulling along. There were people in condominiums and people in vans. But there weren't the people in there that were gone for the jugular. You know, they weren't gone for people's private information, their court records, their police records. You know, people just came onto the came on to the Hangouts and they just had fun and they clicked off and they left. Holly said, just keep her in a high-rise pool so she can enjoy the sun and don't let anybody know where she's at. She deserves a vacation. I think her greatest vacation will be relaxing at home at this point in time. She will be a part of the January meetup, and then I'm hopefully going to be able to get her to Hawaii in February of 2020. Yes, stress is a bad juju. No joke. I'm so confused. Where is Luna Moon? Jasmine Star, how would I know that? How would I know that? Why would you direct that question to me? Luna Moon was always kind to me. That's the only memory I want to have of Luna Moon. I want to cut it off in beginning of March and just pretend that other stuff never happened. That's right, Celeste. There we go. Luna Moon is in the living room watching TV. There you go. There's your answer. Not everybody punches the clock on the daily. So, Lisa Marie, all it is the return lines on that vehicle. You have external cooling heat exchanger radiator that sits behind and slightly lower than your main engine cooling radiator, and the return lines of that have started to rust. So it's starting to leak there. Is it an emergency? No. Take about $200 to get that fixed. I'm directing to Erin. I've seen her in a little bit of chat, and I haven't seen her lately, so I was just wondering. I'm very fond of her. We just, well, you directed it at me, Jasmine. Just to correct you, you directed that question at me. Now, so that's the aftermath of that, just in my opinion. So I accept my fate. If I'm not welcome or if I'm not your friend anymore, it's okay. There's somebody that had been a friend of mine for years that I had to cut out of my life on Monday with kind of a sadness in my heart. But as I said before, when people bring you enough information and people share enough screenshots with you and people relay what's said behind your back, I'm the kind of person that's like, oh no, I don't want to, don't, please. I don't want to believe it. No, it must have been this, or it must have been a troll person like that. And the evidence piles up and mounds up. And then finally one day, you just say, you have to face it. That's a big day. What's up, Sambo? How you doing, Brockovich? Beautiful gal. Yeah, we're doing fine. We'll move through. Yeah, there you go. Smooth. Yeah, get your wife ASE certified under there to change out those return lines on there and get that thing running good. Don't leave a mess for me when I get to Chicago, okay? Don't leave me a cross-threaded mess. Hello, Carla. Sometimes it's not something I've ever done. Well, I'm not, yes, of course you will, Kit Kat. I'm saying of course you will. But I think my true dear friends that have been around for a lot of years knew what was being done and what was often being said behind my back and in other chats. You'll never find evidence of me doing that anywhere in the history of YouTube, on private chats or public ones, and I intend to keep it that way. What the fuck happened? I have no idea what happened. Just go back and watch the rerun. Captain Caveman, get to Chi-Town and show Elvis how to chooch. That could actually be the best thing for Elvis's health, to chooch around. You know, lose some weight. But I will tell you this, and I said it yesterday, and nor do I block people kit and cat, and only in most extreme cases. Okay, but I'm saying, unless you're a people person, unless you really are a people person, you'll never long run on chooching. Okay, you can play at it for a block or two till the first time you encounter people, and then it's like, this ain't me. It's fine. Doesn't have to be for everybody, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to do a separate video. I didn't want to water down the stock of this hangout today. I like to kind of keep the things separate here. But I just wanted to issue the general warning. I do carry pepper spray with me at all time. I'm willing to meet anybody anywhere on YouTube. But I will definitely be in a position to defend myself. Yeah, I might go down with the ship, but I'm not changing my plans, and I'm not reordering my life because of what happens on a social media platform here. Semper Chuchin, that's right, Yujiro. Yeah, when I saw E.T. in New York City, he has no social skills. That's what I mean. You cannot. See, that's the problem with YouTube. People want to start copying other people, and then it starts taking them out of their natural game of what attracted people there in the first place. And then it's the beginning of the end. You won't be the one heading to poke. I won't be kit and cat unless I drink too much and go nuts at the club. Thank you, Carla. But I'm saying we all do. Just let's see. I carry a plastic butter knife with me. I like butter on my toast. That's good. Biggest liars. Yeah, be your own person. That's exactly right. Don't try. I don't follow the leader. I don't do what other people do. Okay, I've never been one like that to do that. Yeah, no worries, Dorlin. We can make bail. That's exactly. We'll have a good time down there. I'm not sure what's the date of the meetup again. It's supposed to be. Well, I'm going to be down there the 8th through the 11th. I'm not sure how that squares up with. You know, I have other people that I meet periodically that don't want to be on camera. Missy Jenn and I have friends down there that have never appeared on camera, have never been in a YouTube video. They're dear and darling friends of ours, but they have no interest in the public side of YouTube. So, you know, I have to make time for that too, the overlap of these people. And then, of course, Dave is having, Dave and Becker are having a streaming house going on, which I don't know the logistics of it. I don't know where it's located. People asking me a million times and emails, where's the house going to be? We want to drop by and see. It's not my show. And I can tell you this. Yeah, thank you, Opiami. I stopped boozing for 45 days. I'm good. We're going to be down there the 8th through the 11th. But if somebody tells me, don't tell anybody, and you know I keep a secret on YouTube. If somebody tells you, don't disclose to anybody where the location is going to be, you know damn well I'm not going to disclose that location. Okay? I keep my word. Yeah. I don't think anything will ever be leaked. I think the people that are going are a very tight core of people that have proven that you know, the Mallorys and even the people that you periodically have a falling out with, they maintain the privacy of information. Yeah, I'm going to be very careful, Nathan. You know, I'm always a little worried when it's not in my control spectrum, but it's not my, you know, I'm here to support, to be friendly, to have a good time, to meet hopefully some of the people that I meet on, that I know online here. Like I'd like to meet 180 in person, have a chance to meet him, meet some of the other people that might be flying in from other countries. That's really cool. That's really nice. That's what makes it a whole lot of fun for me and for other people. But would I disclose that information? No, never. Want to make sure everybody has a good time. Yeah, I know, Nathan. I've seen a ton of streaming houses go wrong, and my streaming houses won't be designed the way Dave's is. Mine won't be. They will be very public. They'll be very, you know, won't take people long to figure out where the location is and all that. I'm not particularly worried about that. For me, I love a much more public sort of streaming effort because I'm not like Ice Poseidon to buy a house and then have to worry about selling it 3 months later, okay? I'm a little smarter to realize that streaming houses should be 1 week affairs, something like that, in different locations of the country. I can respect privacy. You know that, Yujiro. Semper Fi, my friend. You do too. There's so many people that have my information that continuously, just like even if I have a falling out with you, your information is still held tight. Just share it now. It won't be hard on that. If it won't be hard on that, why not just share it now? You might get more attendance. Crawdad. Attendance at a streamer house? I'm not quite sure what you mean. More people watching? You know, I don't know. No, he's not. Kitten Cat. Some really horrendous decisions were made in that regard. So explain that to me, Crawdad. What you mean? If it won't be hard on that, why not just share it now? You might get more attendance. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I mean, I assume that anybody that wants to go to the streaming house, if you've contacted Dave or you've shown up on his chat stream, Dave and Becca's chat stream, if you show up on his chat stream and express an interest, and if you're kind of a known quantity to them, I don't think they'd have any issue having you at a streamer house. Yeah, thank you, Carla. I always have room for, we all do. We have room. I have room for improvement. I wish I could go back in time sometimes. Well, if you're not bothered about people knowing where it is, okay, just got to contact. Well, I'm just saying, it's not my house. You know, I'm not, you know, when I have my streaming houses in different areas of the country and travel, I'm not going to be living in the van in the heat of wretched summer, but I will be out in mobile, and it won't take people but 10 minutes to figure out where the hell I am. I'm not going to be in panic mode. You don't just publicly come out and say, hey, this is it, this is, but if people find it out, that's cool. Well, his setup is not my setup. It's the first time for him. You know, he has people come into the chat stream that are not used to maybe having, you know, they're used to presenting themselves in a certain way and things. So it's an adjustment period for people. Much to Dave's credit, and I'm much more of a content whore and a view whore when it comes to things. Dave's top priority is to make sure people have a good time. In other words, protect their privacy unless you're in this particular area. That way you have a good time, you meet, you interact with people, you have a blast. For the most part, I'm a solo person until people from that town come up, you know, maybe in Chicago, a Barbie girl hangs out, and other friends, people like David Guns or other people choose to come up, hang out, king of all things, and other people choose to be at the streaming house, that type of thing. Why would anyone want to sit inside streaming all day and night? I really don't think that they want to. The intentions there is just that it'll be running, and if you want to be on it, that'll be it. What I'm saying is they'll obviously be doing other things too. Well, it's 180. It's ramping up. It's ramping up. Yeah, Yujiro says a fool in their money are easily parted. I have one that we used to say on the trading desk and around the poker table. Yujiro Hama, we used to say a fool in his money are soon invited everywhere. That was our revamped version of that. Yeah, I think a lot of people have a good time there. So, all I can say, like Biggest Liars around, is just give it a chance, see how it goes, see if you enjoy it, see if it's to your taste. Let them sort of find their way forward. Obviously we have another swirl going on with Glam Cat, my friend Cat. Yeah, you love that, Yujiro. That's an additional layer of complication, in the midst of, and she's received a lot of help from the community. I'm proud to be one of the people that's helped her on the regular, but I will tell you this, I think Dave will be sensitive to people's needs and people's current state of what the hell's going on in their life, to not just see things for entertainment value, but to have people as friends. I'm not going to comment about Kat, but those of you who saw her video know exactly what I'm talking about today. I know you're not, the type of, well, I'm not troubled, but I'm putting it out there that there's a good chance Kit and Kat, Missy Jenn won't be attending. It'll probably be Bobby and I. So it'll be like an old school time. Okay. And I'm just saying, we do have definite real threats, though, about, and you hear them online, but when they're presented to you via email or via DMs and other things, then it's something that you got to take a little bit, when it's something a little bit beyond, you really have to kind of rethink yourself. I think it's best Missy not attend. Yeah, I agree, Kit and Kat. But ultimately, it'll be her decision, because she does love to come to Las Vegas. She likes to get her GoPro and capture the scenes and capture the video. Yeah, so we arrive in black suits and dark glasses. Yeah, Bobby's just not about BS. It's about good time. Yeah, Dave is very sweet. I'll be right back. I'll just have to check my Gmail. Any thoughts on hiring actual security for the Vegas house? I think that's up to Dave. I think Dave probably is of the opinion, Yujiro, that due to people's ability to maintain confidentiality, I think he feels some degree of comfort that no, just watch your back, Rosie. You, Missy Jenn, and Bobby, be careful where you go. And a little more detailed, you know, I've already announced we're staying at the Golden Nugget. That's not a secret, okay? Yeah, I was wrong to ask about Luna. Something going on. I don't know, Jasmine, but you keep strumming the same thing. I don't know anything about Luna. It's not, you know, she doesn't come into my chats. She doesn't come into my chats. I think as far as Dave's security, I think he knows what it takes, and the confidentiality of people involved will be, I think, his best protection on there. And remember, he's not running really he's running a streaming room. They're just fine. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I can't just make decisions like that. You know, Kenko, for me, nothing would stop me. Okay, if you want to have a confrontation and we do finally meet in something in Vegas and you want to have it out, you'll get your wish. We'll have it out. We'll have a physical confrontation on the streets. Okay, I'm not going to back down from anybody. If that's the intention, bring it. But it's not just me. Bobby's 70 years old. Fought prostate cancer. Recovered. I got to think twice about that. Bobby doesn't give a shit, but I got to give a shit for Bobby. Missy Jenn has primary progressive MS. I've got to think about Missy Jenn. I've got to sometimes make a decision that maybe she would want to go to be a companion. I want to go and be with Rosie, but can't do it. Yeah, Dave has his reasons on keeping it private and live streaming from one room within the house for the that wants to be on cam. It's not your, yeah, it's not, it's really not your typical, it's more like a streaming room. See, Dave has, I think, a very good overlay. He has a very good overlay on this thing. He's got a house, evidently, and I don't know, he's not shared pictures, and much to his credit, he's kept things very low-key and under wraps. But he has a house. But I think his primary intention is to meet people on YouTube and have fun. That's the top priority of Dave. For me, if I have a streaming house, it's to stream, you know, to get people involved, to bring in crazies, to bring in locals, to bring in people that live in the area, to be on cam. We have a good time, streets and house and all that shit, till we get busted out and the cops kick in the door, blah, blah, and the neighbors throw us out or whatever. Dave's top priority, I think, is to meet people and have fun and give a YouTube experience in a separate area of this house so that you guys can see people interact on YouTube. So it's not your traditional kind of setup. Yeah, my thing is just a big ass party. And if the shit comes down, you'll just pack my suitcase and just move on. That's it. If nobody comes, that's cool. If it turns into a wild ass mess and it's just naked chicks hanging off the chandeliers and you know, people breaking beer bottles on their heads, well, that's the way it is. Yeah, it's just one big party. It's just a different thing. Dave's running a streaming room within a house to have friends, to meet so many of these people he converses with on the daily. That's, I think, makes YouTube fun. That's putting it beyond like just our friendly internet. Our fee is our friendly internet acquaintances, as my friend Daydreamer Marty used to say. Damn kitten cats, like I just need a corner of a room to smoke my crack in. Oh shit. That's all you need. It's all you need is a crackhead in this streamer house. Yeah. That's right, Yujiro. I'm just gonna have a blast. You're gonna hang from chandelier. I'm not sure, Cat. I'm just using hyperbole, right? I'm exaggerating a little bit. But I'm saying it's fun. You go to Tampa, Florida, you set up a streaming house. It ain't gonna be no fan. I don't have Dave's money. I don't have 1/1000th of Dave's money, okay? What I can get is some low-level shit house somewhere, short-term rental, some blown-out neighborhood, and just have a blast. That's it. Hey, Colleen. Yeah, there it is. Colleen said it best. Aloha, Rosie. Dave's place isn't going to be a party house, but a home base where his guests can let their guard down and get to know each other. Exactly. So, to me, it's like Dave just hosting, like not a weekend at Bernie's, but just people coming and hanging out. And if they want to be on stream, that's cool. For me, the stakes are much higher. When I have a streaming house, it is one of the things is I want people to be on cam. And if you're not comfortable being on cam, unless you're on the street or unless you're somebody I've known on here for a long time, that's cool. But my thing is to have, to have fun and interact with people. Dave's is to get to know people on YouTube. 180. Yeah, I mean, if 180's there, it's going to be a freaking freak show down there. So I think that's exactly right, Colleen. I think you hit the nail on the head beautifully and perfectly, as you usually do. Jasmine, what are you upset about? You're in my chats a lot. You seem a little out of sorts today. I'm scrolling up to see if I missed something here. I am there. When is your streaming out? I don't know. They're going to be mainly in the summer and fall. In the heat, I cannot live in my van. Okay, let's be real. I go to Chicago. I go to Des Moines. I'm going to be taking a place in those two places for time. Take care, Mrs. Crafty. There's no way I can survive in my van and that. So, yeah, I will wait. Biggest said, I wait to see this happen with Dave streaming. I don't want to show up at Rosie's streaming. Anybody be welcome in mine. No, you're not offending me, Jasmine. I'm just saying I don't know. I haven't had Luna in my chat for over 5-6 weeks. Is she still a friend of mine? Yes, I still consider her a friend of mine. I just she's been running a different program and stuff, so I'm not I wish I could be more informative on that score. I just don't have any. I'm gonna but the traveling would be hard on me. I declined for another time. I'm surprised, Colleen, because Hawaiian Air, they run those routes into like Sam Boyd's hotel there. It's all filled with Hawaiians. I mean, it's like a well-traveled route, but I understand. No, it's no problem, Jasmine. I didn't mean to offend you. I just don't have information on that regard. You hear a lot of speculation. You hear a lot of people talking about stuff. There's wanted to just get this wrapped up. Interviews. I want to go into interviews. I have 4score7, I think, is going to have me on a channel doing an interview or something like that. I do get people that ask if I'm willing to come on and chat and discuss things with them and talk about life, and life is trans and life on YouTube. And of course, I'm not anybody special in my own mind, but if you want to do that, that's fine by me. I'm perfectly willing to do that. Just kind of let me know ahead of time so that, yeah, it's a 5-hour flight, Colleen, I know. Just let me know ahead of time, okay? And if there's really a purpose to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward. 4score7. Yeah, I do. Some people, I don't know them at all. They don't really have a channel. They haven't done anything. So I don't think it's to either of our benefit. You know, why? You know, if you only have 3 subs or something, it's like, what? You know, there's not much benefit to it. So. So just, yeah, just let me know and I'm happy to come on. I'm happy to have you panel up on the few nights that I run panels. Oh, and a lot of people ask me if I'm, know if Elvis, or if there's some secret plan to get Elvis into Las Vegas. No, what's up, Stickers? How you doing? There's no plan. There's no subterfuge. You're not going to see Elvis in Las Vegas, okay? Take care, Kim C. Just wanted to put that out there too, since so many people were wondering about that too. As for tonight, I have laundry in right now. I may be boondocking in somewhere tonight, either Sebastopol or Petaluma. I want to do local to continue increasing, getting back in the flow of living out of the van again, and cheap eats and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure I'll be out. If not, you know, we'll be doing, I'll be doing, I'm not sure. It depends on the heat. It's already getting hot as hell around here. If not, I'll be doing probably maybe an afternoon shoots, but maybe do some space girling tonight or something like that. I don't know. So I'm sorry I don't know more about a streaming house, but I hope that explains what I perceive to be the difference between the two. What a streaming house means to me, and what Dave's trying to accomplish, more of a general meetup. Yeah, boondocking is a lot of fun, and boondocking also usually has a very late hangout, which is nice to get to a location where you have some decent signal, and then people seem to enjoy those state of the steering wheel late night hangouts and things. So yeah, there we go, Nathan. Rain all week, huh, Harvey? Well, our rainy season is officially over here, so God willing, we won't see rain until December. Not stirring any pots. Good deal. I did buy a lot of clothes, shoes, and stuff. I will be doing separate videos showing that haul. I got some jeans. I got dresses. Going to be very girly-fied. Got some new things like new shoes stuff. So purse. I think I showed this last night. Nice new bag, so I can finally dump out my old one. And a new wallet. So I got a lot of stuff to show you guys coming up. Yep, you coming? Woo! No, I'm not pissed off, Opiami. You ever stay in Katati? No, but I think I should stop down there and visit sometime. Hey, how you doing? No word on Gina C. None at all. Oh, Harvey has a great story to tell, huh? Yeah, Harvey always has a good story to tell. Yeah, the bag. I got a lot of good stuff to share. Once again, thank you to Joe Kane for the wonderful box that you sent up from Australia. Thoughtful beyond belief. We really do appreciate it. Yes, we were opened it yesterday, a day late. Like I said, the box went out of here. I could not immediately locate it. It got mixed up in one of the vintage audio boxes that shipped into me periodically here, and got stuck out in the workshop. So apologies for that. I don't know, CapEx. I guess it's your lucky day, dickhead. That would be my answer. Monterey. Yeah, Monterey would be a good place for a stop. Oh, the story's amazing. I had to make a T-shirt in its honor. Yeah, well, sure. I've heard all of Harvey's stories. Gina C was on my stream when I had the big party here, the YouTube party, and about 12:20 she disappeared off of the stream. I got a communication from her daughter the next day that she had been hospitalized, and that's the last that I heard. So I'm hoping that she's okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I will see you guys later today. All right. Stickers for you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give Harvey a link here. Let's see what Harvey has to say. All right, there we go. Hey, Robert, how are you? Let's see what Harvey's on about now. Harvey, I don't know if he's still here or not. I've sent him the link sticker. Yeah, there you are. Harvey, grab that link. Okay, Polly, let's see what, oh, you're just getting up. There's Harvey.
Hello.
Hey, Harvey, how are you, mate?
I'm all right, Rosie. Thank you very much.
All right, what's this story?
It's not really a story. It's just,
You're not spilling any tea on me, are you, Harvey? Our private cam.
No. No, we're just having fun this morning on Dave's channel. Dave was getting a bit boring on side chat, so I thought let me spice it up a little bit. You know what goes on Dave.
Yeah, whose chat were you on?
I was on Dave's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm only about a third of the way through the play of that.
Right.
Yeah, because I didn't stick around much after my stream last night. But what's your story, Harvey?
No. You left to watch it. It's just it was just
okay.
I was just coming out with something.
Well, you really impressed Stickers. He's going crazy here on.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? Jesus. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't see chat at the moment. I'm on the iPad. Damn.
They want to know if you're. They want to. Stickers is telling me brace myself. It's an epic story. So.
It's not really. It's. I don't know.
Stickers should be your publicity agent. You know.
Oh my God.
Well, what did it have to do? Entertainment, Harvey, or what? Being as you're the big TV star. I mean, what was the story about?
No, I can't really. It's just, but you know, it's just a bit of a joke, really. You know, it's just when I see, because you know, sometimes because Dave's in pain, isn't he? He's in a lot of pain, and he wasn't very talkative. Poor Dave. I feel sorry for him, obviously, and And the chat was going a bit quiet, so I thought, let me spice it up a bit and spark it up a little bit. And it worked. It worked. It was good.
So what do I have to do? Give you some reach around to hear the story, or what, Harvey? What?
No, something like that. Yeah.
I got to give Harvey reach around to hear the story. So.
Oh God, yeah. I just like spicing things up. You see, it's like parties. I've been to some really shitty parties, and I've got into the party, and I thought, what the hell is going in? And no one's laughing, no one's joking, and I come out with silly things, and I get everybody laughing and crying in the end.
Yep.
So anyone got any parties you want to invite me to? I'm ready to rock.
Well, I sure wish you were coming to Vegas.
Oh my God! I tell you what, I wish so. So would I. So would I. My God. Oh, it'd be the best year ever. Guarantee that. Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Take care, Jasmine.
I'll probably end up getting arrested. You'll have to bail me out, Rosie. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, evidently your story really impressed Stickers. He's all wound up over there, like a tighter than a clock spring over there. So.
Oh my God. Huh.
Yeah. Any single females in chat with a full bladder. Come on, Harvey. Tell your fucking story. Come on.
No. I think they'll have to look. They'll have to look.
All right, I'll have to go watch on Dave. Well, I tried, Stickers. Don't hold it against me. Now,
Okay.
Stickers going to unsub me because
no.
Harvey. Hello, Kelly.
Dave's going to get lots of extra views now. You can PayPal me later. The little link's on my channel anyway if you want. Dave, you're going to get extra
What were
views.
you talking about? Your sex toy collection or what, Harvey?
No, I don't do anything like that. No,
spilling the beans on my flashlight. Oh, thank you, Furry. It's going to send Stickers like, I'll send you something, Rosie. Oh, my.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, someone's just subbed me. Oh, thanks very much. Sean Lee, thanks very much. Appreciate that. There we go. Oh, right. I can't even get to chat. I'm using two devices, the iPad. I'm using my mobile as well now. What's going on? Oh, damn things. Right, where is it? Where is it? Oh, funny. Yeah, it was quite funny. It was getting a bit dead this morning, as I said, on chat. So I thought, let me spice
You
things.
too, Holly.
Oh, there we go.
Holly said, have a great day.
There we go. Right, I'm on chat now. There we go. Right, let me sub back. Anybody who subs me, always sub them back. It's just a...
Sticker said, LOL. Oh, God. Yeah, Harvey, hang your head in shame.
Nah. No, I'm here to have a laugh. That's what I'm on YouTube for. And my primary reason for actually coming on YouTube.
What were you talking about? A story about your penis pump, or what were you talking about?
Just about what people like sexually. That's all.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Sexual preferences. That's all it is.
Now watch the numbers go up in the chat. Now go ahead, Harvey. Talk about your sex life there.
No, I'll have to watch the stream. I don't really want to go over again. I was literally having a bit of a laugh, having a bit of fun. As I said, that's what I'm here for initially.
Don't tell me golden showers and stuff like that, huh? Oh, he lowered the boy to all new level. Oh my! Oh my!
Oh, that'd be. Oh, me getting arrested in Vegas. That'd be a good video. Yeah. My God.
Cornholio said, word is Bergs and Elvis is going to Vegas. I don't know, Cornholio. That's okay. Oh, green room. Okay. Oh, all right. Hold on a minute, Harvey.
Yeah.
Harvey's about to be exposed here. Hold on a minute.
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this. I have such a hard fucking time getting to green rooms here at Gmail.
I can't see nothing.
Let's see.
What is that? Who's done that stickers?
Let's see.
You know what? A lot of people out there has lots of sexual fantasies, but they're just too chicken to say it. They just want to say.
Oh shit! Let me hold on a minute.
I don't give a damn.
Man. Oh, Harvey, Harvey.
I want to see that. I can't see it. I'm not.
No, I don't. Oh. Oh no.
Hey, stickers, send me a copy of that by email.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh,
Oh, Harvey, you really are one of a kind. Oh man.
there you go.
God, I would have loved to have heard Dave's reaction, you know, when that
You know what? Yeah, because Dave started talking after that because he was very quiet. You know, Dave was in pain. And
what the fuck?
yeah, he woke Dave up. Yeah, that's good. You know, as long as I make people happy and make people laugh, that's what I'm here for. That's
I know, Ken. I got to go swim in bikini up and swim in holy water now. I know. It's pretty funny though, you know.
It's true though, isn't it, Rosie? You know what are we here for initially? To have fun and have a laugh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I have to have Sticker's permission to share that on the.
Oh,
I don't know if I can. I don't even know how to share that shit up there anyway. But you know, I can share that. But if he gives me the okay, then I can. Otherwise,
I can't even see it at the moment. Damn.
He'll drop a flip. Click the Teespring. Okay, yeah, I got it. I can show it. It's
that iPad.
Yeah, just give me a second here. I'm like the world's biggest dick when it comes to sharing this kind of stuff. Hold on a minute. Harvey's rapidly becoming a legend now. Let's see here. Let's see, applicate. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
let's share that. Are you ready, everybody? Hold on to your seats.
Oh, no.
Are you ready? Hold on a minute. And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct from London.
I love it.
It's Harvey. There we go. There it is.
Oh, that is funny. Oh, geez.
Girl pisses on my. Oh my.
There is a long story to that actually, but I won't go into it now. But...
on sale now.
Yeah.
Oh, Harvey,
by accident.
you're too much. Yeah, he's our London legend there.
Oh,
yeah, I don't. Oh man, huh? How you like Harvey now, ladies? There's Dave. All I can imagine is Dave is like, "What the fuck?" You know the way Dave. What the fuck did you just say? Oh man, that's funny as hell. Oh God. All right, there we go. I'm having mirth. There we go. Harvey, you're one of a kind. Oh, they're for sale on my Teespring. Excellent summer wear. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I love it.
He said it in my side chat. I screenshot. Nice catch, Dave.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Shit. I don't know. I guess Dave's going to go live. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead. Harvey, you're one of a kind. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I may see you guys out. I won't be going out for a few hours, but might go out and boondock tonight. Yeah, Boyd Gold on there. So thanks for being along. If I don't see you on the road, I'll be okay. You're not gone live. Okay, so okay. Oh, here for me. Oh my, here for me. Oh my. Well, I'm getting ready to hit the road, Dave. I think, or else I'll be, doing the Space Girl hunting tonight. I haven't decided yet. Depends how hot it gets outside. But I do want to put up the video of us in the dressing rooms trying on clothes. It's always funny when Rosie goes clothes shopping and stuff in Girly 5. So I got that coming up.
Funny.
Oh, you're going to hold me when they make threats. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks so much, Harvey. Thank you for being a good sport as usual. You know, Harvey, nobody has our love, right? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being along.
See you later, guys.